Electoral College. Why do we have it? Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot about the Electoral College in recent days. Yes, that the Founding Fathers wanted to make sure that one state did not dominate over another state. The smaller states were afraid that the big states would have all the say-so. Yes, some of that might have been true. Or they did not want slaves to vote. Yes, and some of that might be true. And some people say it was because they did not feel like the common ordinary man would be able to pick a president, so they wanted only an elite group of select men to pick the president. And these men were not allowed to hold any government position at all. That meant they would not be obligated to any government official. All this is true about the Electoral College, but there is something that is not being said about the Electoral College that I have read in time past, that the Electoral College actually harks back to the old world. In the days when there was a Holy Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Emperor was elected by electors. They seldom, if ever, picked the son of the former Holy Roman Emperor to be emperor. Rather, when the Holy Roman Emperor died, the electors would meet, and these electors were some of the highest up men in the region of Germany. And these electors would elect the next Holy Roman Emperor, and he would be elected for life. There's also another story going around about the Electoral College, and it harks back to Knights Templar. In the days of the Templars would select the best of the men among them, who in turn, these best of the men would select the best from among them, and these men would be the electors, and these electors would select the Grand Vizier. The Templars are said to be the forerunners of the Masons, and it is known that most of our Founding Fathers were Masons. They might have got the idea of the Electoral College from the way that the ancient Templars, or the old medieval Templars, had picked their Grand Vizier by simply letting the best of the best men get together and select someone whom they thought was the absolute best leader. But the idea was to make sure that only a good man was selected as leader, and a man who would not be obligated to the other men in the realm, a man who would not be obligated to other government officials. So he would be selected by the best, which would help to guarantee that he himself would be the best. This idea was incorporated into our Constitution, and it's still there. Now, there have been times when the Electoral College has gone in my way, and at times when it's gone against me. The whole idea seems to me to be somewhat outdated in view of our ideas about democracy now, which was not the ideas about democracy that the Founding Fathers had. They wanted only property owners to vote, they wanted only the best of the men to vote, and they wanted only the top quality of men to pick the electors, and in turn these electors would pick the president. They did not envision our modern system where everybody votes, man and woman alike, black and white alike. They did not envision that. They did not envision political parties which have elected every president since George Washington. So again, the Electoral College might be obsolete by today's standards.